everyone. How are we all doing today? We thank God. Today is the 1st of May, and we thank God that we've all entered the month of May. Last week, I talked about legacy, which our parents left behind. Today, I'm going to talk briefly on the legacy we are leaving for our own children as parents and parents-to-be. It's going to be a quick video, but today I just want to talk about the legacy we as parents are leaving for our children. We starting from obviously when they were born, when they are growing up, what we do, our behaviors, our character. What example we show them. It's not just about telling them what to do, but showing example, and they will learn from us. There's no point in us telling them, oh, you don't tell lies, but they overhear you over the phone telling lies to your friends and stuff like that. So these are very important that we leave such legacy, so that when we are gone, somebody will see them and say, oh, so and so parent, you are so and so child, and they will be very, very proud to say yes. And then there will be positive things said about us and not all negative. So we need to learn to instill all these good principles and things that really will help them going forward, becoming adults and having their own children, and instilling the same when they have their own children. Because what we teach them, no matter their age, as they grow up, they will not depart from it. But leading them by example is very important. That said, another thing I want to mention today is mistakes, because sometimes we make mistakes and we beat ourselves so hard that we are making mistakes. We need to look at the lessons we actually learn when we make mistakes. There are so many lessons to learn, because if we don't make mistakes, we don't learn some of these lessons. And one of them is that mistakes would reveal what we have missed. When we make mistakes, then it reveals to us what we have actually missed. Mistakes would also deepen our knowledge, make our knowledge deeper. That means that we'll have to go and search, why did we make such mistake? And then that will help us actually in knowing more. Mistakes also tells us something about our skills level. What can we and can't we do? So it will tell us, and then we can improve on our skills. If we make mistake and it's identified that we made mistake, then we can learn more. We can go back and correct things. It also helps us to see what matters most and what does not matter, because sometimes we'll be worrying about things that don't even matter. When we make mistake, it helps us to actually know the things that matter and the things that do not matter. It also teaches us about others, what other people want and what they are like. Because you may do something to somebody and you don't even know that you've made a mistake or you've done them wrong. But when they tell you, then it actually helps you to learn about them. And when they tell that you have made mistake or you've done something, don't justify it. Try and correct it. Try and make amends. If you need to apologize, try and apologize. Another thing about making mistakes that we learn, making mistakes tells us to know about our values. Our values are the things that we believe are important in our lives and in our workplace. So making mistake will help us to know our values. And if the thing that when the things we do and the things and the way we behave, when they match our values, then that's all well and good, and we are satisfied and content. But if they don't match, then there's something missing and we have to revisit and work at it. So that's what I really want to say today. Let us not beat ourselves so hard when we make mistakes, because mistakes helps us to learn more. It helps us to actually improve. If we are just doing everything and we think everything is right and there's no mistakes made, then our learning will be quite limited. So when we make mistakes, we shouldn't beat ourselves so hard. We should just correct ourselves and move from there, and then it will help us to learn more. But what we cannot do is to keep making such mistakes and giving excuses. Once it's identified either by ourselves or by other people that we have made mistake, or that we have done something that we shouldn't actually have done, then is the human thing to do is to make amends. If we need to apologize, we apologize. If we need to forgive, we forgive. If we need anything that we need to do. But making mistakes should not be seen as a bad thing, but it should be seen as something that will help us to actually know ourselves better. As I say, it's a very quick one. I just thought about it today that sometimes I'm like, oh, I made that mistake again. Oh, I've done that again. But actually, we should not take it that way. So I just want to bring this out to us here today, so that if we are the type of people that keep making mistakes, let us not dwell in our mistakes. Let us not worry about it too much, but work hard. Just take what we have learned from it and move on, and try not to make such mistakes again, and we'll all be well and good. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed, please do so, and I'll see you very soon this evening or in my next video. God bless and goodbye.